Title: The Great Car Caper. Chapter 1. The Unwelcome Guest. It was a typical Tuesday evening, and I was just settling down on the couch with a bowl of popcorn to watch my favorite TV show. Little did I know that my peaceful night was about to be turned upside down. I heard a loud crash coming from the front door, followed by the sound of footsteps. My heart raced as I realized that someone was in my house. I quickly grabbed a baseball bat and tiptoed towards the front door, ready to defend myself. As I turned the corner, I came face to face with a man rummaging through my keys. He looked up at me with a sheepish grin and said, "Hey there, sorry to intrude. I just need to borrow your car for a quick errand." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This guy had broken into my house just to steal my car. I was furious, but at the same time, I couldn't help but chuckle at the absurdity of the situation. "Are you serious?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "You break into my house and expect me to just hand over my car keys?" The intruder shrugged nonchalantly. "Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. I promise I'll bring it back in one piece." I couldn't believe the audacity of this guy. But as I looked into his pleading eyes, I couldn't help but feel a twinge of sympathy. Maybe he really was in a bind. "Fine," I sighed, tossing him the keys. "But you better bring it back in one piece, or else." The intruder grinned and dashed out the door, leaving me standing there in disbelief. I couldn't believe I had just let a complete stranger steal my car. But as I sat back down on the couch, I couldn't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of it all. Chapter 2. The Great Car Chase. As the minutes turned into hours, I began to grow anxious. What if the intruder never came back? What if he had taken my car and disappeared into the night? Just as I was about to call the police, I heard the sound of screeching tires outside. I rushed to the window and saw my car speeding down the street, with the intruder behind the wheel. I couldn't believe my eyes. This guy was actually joyriding in my car. I quickly grabbed my keys and ran out the door, determined to catch up to him. As I raced down the street, I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation. Here I was, chasing after a car thief in my own car. It was like something out of a bad comedy movie. I finally caught up to the intruder at a red light, and I pulled up alongside him. He looked over at me with a grin and said, "Hey, thanks for letting me borrow your car. It's a real smooth ride." I couldn't help but chuckle at his brazenness. "You're welcome," I replied sarcastically. "But now it's time to give it back." The intruder laughed and revved the engine, ready to make a break for it. But before he could take off, I reached over and snatched the keys out of the ignition. "Nice try, buddy," I said triumphantly. "But this car belongs to me." The intruder sighed in defeat and handed over the keys. As I drove my car back home, I couldn't help but shake my head in disbelief. What a night it had been. Chapter 3. The Unexpected Friendship. As I parked my car in the driveway, the intruder turned to me with a sheepish grin. "I'm sorry for breaking into your house and stealing your car," he said. I was desperate, and I didn't know what else to do. I looked at him with a mix of anger and sympathy. "You could have just asked for help," I replied. "I would have been happy to lend a hand." The intruder nodded, looking ashamed. "I know, I messed up. But thank you for being so understanding. And for not calling the cops on me." I sighed and shook my head. "You're lucky I have a sense of humor. But don't ever pull a stunt like this again, okay?" The intruder nodded fervently. "I promise, I've learned my lesson. And hey, maybe we can even be friends." I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation. "Sure, why not? Just no more stealing my car, okay?" We both chuckled as we shook hands, sealing our unexpected friendship. And as I watched the intruder walk away into the night, I couldn't help but smile. Who would have thought that a car thief would end up becoming my new buddy? And so, the great car caper came to a close, leaving me with a wild tale to tell and a newfound friend to share it with. Life sure had a funny way of bringing people together, even in the most unexpected of circumstances. The end.